On September 15, 2007, Aer Dingus Flight 1427 was a international flight from Rindavik to Southampton, although they're making a stopover in Tokyo International. On board we have Captain Aaron, who is known as the Shamrock pilot. He's a very experienced pilot with a lot of flight hours, along with his friend. His friend was First Officer Gerald, who is less experienced, but they're both friends and flew an Aer Dingus ever since they met. Later at 6:45 p.m., Aer Dingus Flight 1427 was ready for takeoff, with the 254 occupants on board. Later, not long after takeoff, the pilots turned on autopilot, heading out to embark on Tokyo, and then soon Southampton. Later, the plane started to stall. Pilots were really scared. They tried to pull up, but thankfully they managed to go correct speed and keep flying. Later, the plane started to descend for some reason during turbulent weather. They were in the eye of the storm, and the captains were panicking, and they were figuring out how they were descending or why they were descending. Later, the plane started a huge plunge, and then soon descending. Here you'll hear was the last recording before the plane crashed.
Why are we descending? Pull up! Don't descend!
Yo, I'm trying to pull up! Don't descend! No, please, don't descend! I don't want to die yet! I'm not ready yet! I'm too young!
I'm trying, but it's pulling down! No, please! I don't want to die! No, please! No! Family, I love you!
Later, at around 10:35 p.m., the plane crashed into the sea. This is the location where the plane crashed. 9 hours later, the Air Force of Rindavik found out that Aer Dingus was crashed into the ocean, so they went out to search for survivors. A family of 7 and the first officer were found floating around the water. The 8 survivors were floating around the water for the past 9 hours. They found the black box too. They examined it and they found out the actual cause of the crash. Captain Aaron accidentally pressed the McCast button, which the pilots were poorly trained to do. They didn't really know much about it, and they didn't know how to use it. Later, Aer Dingus was criticized for this and were sued $2,500 million. Nowadays, Aer Dingus is safe and has a lot of high training for pilots.